We're lost? Or what? Where are we even going? We're trying to look for the cafe. Like, I would love, like, we had a workshop right here. Imagine that. Imagine, like, we have our little desks in the middle, 2 desks. We have, like, a projection screen on that wall. And we're, like, showing, you know, how to draw and how to make keychains. Okay, so here we are at this beautiful little courtyard at 401 Richmond. Actually did like a project here a long time ago, but it's so nice to be back and it's so beautiful, and I really wanted to show Tamar this little spot. But yeah, we're so glad we came. So what we're doing today is a little Q&A. Because
just like a lot of questions people already ask us, so we're kind of like gathered them all together. We just want to talk about them, answer them.
Like we would never know that people would be curious about these things, but we literally got these questions asked like over 20 times.
Basically every single time we pop up.
Yeah, and someone's maybe a little bit interested. They're like how this, how that. So we were like, let's answer these questions, and it would be super cool to just know about that.
Also, we have our drink.
We got a little drink going on. So I have a little coffee latte. She has her matcha because sometimes caffeine is a little too much for our queen here.
The first question is, how did you guys meet? Like me and Noelia here. Technically,
yeah.
Let's get very technical.
Very technical, like very throwback.
High school, but we don't really know about it. We went to the same high school, but we didn't even know each other.
High school, by the way, is like more than 10 years
ago
for her. So let's just start there, but no shaming.
Why is that shaming? I didn't even say anything about shaming.
Get back to being
how did
technical.
we meet? High school, and then basically I started dating my now husband, and Noah started dating her now husband, and they turned out to be brothers.
And the funny thing is, I used to like see her in the hallways just in high school, and like me and my friend, like she had same classes as, let's say, like Tamar, like similar. And so we would always be outside those classrooms, and I would see her, and I literally remember what she used to wear. Like that was 10 years ago, and I'd be like,
literally told me an outfit.
Yeah,
and I was like,
a month ago I told her for the first time, because suddenly, I don't know, something unlocked. And I was like, I remember the gray jeans, gray pants with the shirt, it had a heart on it, and the heart was white, and like all that. But I guess we were meant to reconnect in some way, because you really stood out to me.
I guess
that was the first time we met.
I guess that's the first time we met, and how we kind of like became closer is obviously like 2 brothers are gonna meet, which means
home.
The girls are gonna meet.
Yeah.
Second
Comes together.
question.
Número dos.
How did you think of this business idea?
How did we come up with it?
So I would say not just like portrait artists, but specifically our booth. You walk into a booth, you pay with a little coin, I draw you, you come out, it prints out, like that whole idea. How do we come up with it?
I would say so random. Tamar comes over to my house, and I think this was a day where it was our mother-in-law's birthday. Yeah, so random. And she was like, where's your tablet, where's your iPad? Like she came over and she's like, I guess bored, waiting around, whatever. And I was like, oh, here's my tablet, whatever you want. Procreate, sure, here, use it. And I was in the bathroom, and like 5 minutes later, I come out and she's like, look. And then I was like, what the hell?
But what did I even do?
Because you drew me and my partner. So like, it wasn't like obviously realistic to the point where like, it was like a picture, but it really captured the essence of how, like, I saw it, I'm like, that's us immediately. Like, there was no hesitation, there was like no questioning. It was just so cute, and like it was me and Sebastian, like just kind of like this, and you just like did that from your memory too, which something just kind of snapped, and I was like, that is so sick about it. And I think my partner Sebastian was like, oh, what if tomorrow like drew portraits for a living? Wouldn't it be so cool? Like, I feel like it'd be so doable. And
it was like what if. Everyone says what if.
Yeah, everyone's like
everything.
Ideas every day, right? What if I did this? What if I did that? So it was one of those. But then I shared that with you like a week after. I was like, oh my God, can you believe Sebas said that? Like, I just thought it'd be funny. But then I think you kind of were like, oh yeah, well, haha. And then like 2 days later, you call me and you're like, Noah, I want to do it. I want to do it. Let's do it. I want to do it. Let's do it. And we kind of, that's pretty much how the main idea got like blossomed.
Mm-hmm. So then I guess after I kind of called her and was like, okay, let's actually do this, I came over to your house and I was like, okay, but like drawing portraits, like what's so special about that? Everyone does that, even though not many people do that anymore, but still, it was just kind of like too boring. It wasn't like,
it was too basic.
Like, I don't know, I just needed something extra about it.
Right.
You know what I wanted? I wanted an experience, and I think you really like came up with a big idea.
I think I was just really like, I want to go all out. If we're doing it anyway, why like, but let's go less on this, go less on that. Like, we can figure out a way to make anything work, is how I see it.
Because we kind of
everything work.
Decided on a booth. And at first I was like, oh, let's just get like a little cardboard.
Yeah.
A little table. No, I was like, no. We need like an experience. People need to get in. They need to pay with
and
a
this
coin.
girl's like, how the hell are we carrying that shit? And I'm like,
yeah.
Oh, you're right. Like I was like panicking at that point.
She was like building it with her mind. I was like actually logically like, wait.
Yeah.
But she was like just dreaming.
Because I was just like, I'm in front of her. I was telling her, yeah, no, it'll be fine. But in my own head, I definitely was freaking out. I was like, how the hell are we going to carry plywood around? Because that was the initial idea, something more like structurally sound. So it's like we really learn some like problem solving immediately. Like right now we do something, and that has taught us so much as well. Honestly, we did a lot of research as well on how people are doing it all across the world, like what experiences they're giving. Like when I went to Korea like a month before we started the business, and I saw that they were taking portrait drawing so seriously that they had literally pop-up stores, which dream, by the way. People actually ask us, where's your store? I'm like, oh my God, like people actually would like go here and like experience this, because the fact that they expected it without us mentioning it means that they just assume that there should be, which I was like so excited about. Like we really want to, think about that. But thumbnail. How do we ever think? Do you even think? Do you ever even think?
That's so unacceptable.
We honestly were so lucky that we wanted to meet each other to really discuss so many aspects of what we should do and how we should do. We didn't meet on Tuesday and then like 2 weeks went by and we met on a Wednesday. We literally were like, come tomorrow, come tomorrow, wake up at 8 a.m., go to her house, wake up and come to my house, and then go home late, eat dinner together, eat breakfast together, eat lunch together.
Saturday, Sunday, didn't matter, like every week, to the point where we're like, I think we'll do it. We're launching it. Let's start our first day. Every single day, Home Depot, get the thing, get the wood, cut the wood, build the wood, put it together, paint the wood. All of it. We just trusted each other that whatever decision that we will make is good. Yeah, I don't know how people do this by themselves. Because
Like,
I would not have
oh my
woken up
God.
at 8 a.m. if I just like had this idea about myself. No way. I only woke up. Obviously, I want to achieve my own dreams too. But like the disappointing someone else made me like, I don't know,
Honestly,
motivated
same,
me more.
Same.
I
Like
was
the
just
liability and
yeah.
the accountability, and then kind of like this person has put trust in me, so I really want to show up for it.
Yeah.
And that's always like weighs on me, but in a good way. Like discipline is not like I feel like meditative about it. Discipline is like I need to do this because except
Yeah.
we found that strength not within ourselves, not yet, but within each other, and that's why we were able to not just think of the business but actually be able to come to execution of it. Period.
Period. Let's jump to the next one. How long have you been doing this?
Okay, I think literally the birthday of the day that it birthed
Yeah, what is it?
was July.
I have it
I
somewhere,
think
but
it was
don't.
16th or 17th.
So it's almost 3 months.
No, July, August, September. It's only 3 months.
What do you mean only?
It feels like we've been doing this for 5 years.
No, it feels fresh to me. But
Yeah. I mean, not
October
in a negative way,
14th.
I guess, but yeah. So it's literally not even 3 months yet, and that is insane.
yeah.
We're literally, I remember when we went to Riverdale, that was our first launch, Riverdale Park East, just on the hill. We found like a nice shaded spot, and then we just dressed, we coordinated our outfits, we had our booth ready. Obviously, we didn't know how it was gonna actually look, so we had to figure out a few things, like made like sandbags last minute, things like that. But I think we were pretty ready, and people started kind of coming in being like, what is this, can I get one? And we couldn't believe we even got a first order, like literally
Yeah.
before we even was finished setting up.
Yeah. We were literally like,
And they were
okay,
like,
let's
okay,
set up.
we'll
And
wait for
someone
you.
already was like,
We want to get
can
it.
we come in?
And it was like actually a big order because they got two, like one
Yeah.
each. And because it was our first one, maybe we didn't do the best at like the whole experience, but I think we made them feel cozy and special.
I was like shaking. I was like, oh shit, I guess I'm doing this. It was just like so
Like
like,
you were like getting used to even how it feels to sit on the booth. Like,
Yeah.
you've never really sat there for that long.
yeah,
Like all of it.
yeah. We never waited for things to be perfect. We just
We
did it.
That's actually a really good point. I think
Yeah.
we should talk about that a bit more.
Oh, yeah.
Start before you're ready.
Don't let perfection get in the way of just good.
Which
If you-
good is good enough.
good enough.
Yeah.
Good enough to start. You'll
Yeah.
never be perfect.
Right.
You
And it's
should
not
strive
like
for
we were
perfection,
like
but
starting some kind of like, I don't know, like engineering company where obviously if you don't know 2 + 2 and you think 3 is enough, no, like a bridge will collapse.
no, yeah.
Obviously,
I'm
we
not
had the
a heart
you know,
surgeon, obviously.
like those veins look like they could go
Yeah,
together, and
no,
like
no,
the
no,
heart
no.
pumps backwards, you know.
Not everyone can take that advice, I guess. But if you're just like
If you're
trying
entrepreneur,
something out, yeah.
entrepreneur, I never know how to say that. Entrepreneur. Entrepreneur. ESL.
You better know how to say it because
'Cause
we
that's
are
what we are.
that. We
Yes.
are that.
Oh. Hello. Cool.
So yeah, how long have we been doing this? 3 months.
Only 3 months, and honestly, we put a lot of pressure on ourselves. Like, we should be doing this, we should be booking this, booking that, get the video, get do this. But if you really think about it in a broad scheme, like 3 months is really like
Nothing.
and I'm so proud of us for that timeline, and that we're still on it. That's another fear I think you had, was like, what if one of us is like, I don't want to in a month, which I obviously had the same fear. Like, we kind of were operating on like a reflection of, I guess, emotions of each other, like projections, because we're scared that we ourselves would also not want to, and so we're scared that other person wouldn't want to, but we're like, well, fuck it, we want to.
Yeah. So far, I feel like our planning is very unofficial. It's kind of like, okay, what are we doing next week?
Yeah.
Just like
Like, we don't
next
have an
week,
office we
everything
go
could
into.
collapse and we wouldn't even know. Like, we don't know what's coming in the future until it comes.
Yeah.
We're just like, okay, we have this thing planned. Let's go.
Literally. And we're like, how about we add this subtly to the business?
Okay.
Jinx. And
Yeah.
now we have like new products and new methods of handling things, and like we have a whole other booth now of a shop, because we went from just having a booth to booth and shop,
Yeah.
and that just kind of happened like so organically. Yeah.
That literally happened because we had VAM coming up, and we're like, wait, we don't have space to put things on.
Yeah.
People just
Because I had like a way smaller table in the beginning of it all, and then now I have like a whole like desk with like curtains and things where it just looks really nice and you have a lot of space. We have like actually a pop-up store.
Okay, next question. What does the name mean?
This is kind of like an optional question that maybe we didn't want to get into it if we didn't want to, but
Only because
it was asked so much.
Yeah, it was asked so much because I guess it's an interesting name. It's kind of like why limon,
And
why lines.
Like people are like, who's Limon and who's Lines?
Yeah.
I'm like,
But I think the reason it's an optional question is because we don't have a real answer.
yeah.
But honestly, it just sounded cute.
I like because limon is like a cultural thing too, like where we're married into like a Mexican household, and even like my Persian side, it's like like lemon is so culturally like when you're eating, where's the lime, where's the lemon, like it's such a must that I don't know. It just also felt like in the foodie way.
In many
it felt
languages,
very,
limon
like
is lemon.
yeah. Or in Mexico though, you say limon, it's lime.
That's why also we kind of inserted the lines because it's also drawing, but it's also the other meaning of limon.
Yeah, like lemons and limes.
Is lime, but lime.
There we
Next
go.
question. Did you make your booth yourself?
So
Did we make it ourselves? Fuck yeah.
every single inch, every single dust, every single nail.
Like the independent
that.
woman that we are.
So basically, I have a background in fabrication and interior design. Immediately, like kind of going back to the question of like, how do we think of it, the booth and the business? Like, I was like, we don't have to minimize our experience with a table.
Let's build a building.
Because like obviously for Tamar, who doesn't have experience in like fabrication necessarily, like you're a visual artist mainly to begin with, and in 3D animator, I think it's so normal that you didn't think immediately like I can build something with my hands and screw and nail and glue and how is it gonna stand? Like I get it, but thankfully like I had experience of like anything can be built at home in our backyard. So we just kind of, I was like, Tamar, trust me. And we actually want to be able to customize it easily. So we have a method where like, we want to get more like curtains and like cloth. So everything actually was, not everything, but a lot of it was made sustainably because we reused a lot of material that we thrifted, we had at home, kind of reusing everything so that, yeah, it's just sustainable and it still works. And we are planning to get different variations from Valley Village again to redecorate as well based on what event we are going to go to. If it's a wedding, we want to give it more of a wedding zhuzh.
More lace, more white, white
ribbons.
flowers, ribbons. That'll be cute. How do we do private events?
I have done an event recently. So actually we got a booking for a private kind of exhibition. It was like a community initiation where the artist, or should I say, I think she would be an activist slash like kind of nonprofit organizer slash artist, all of the above to be honest. And she wanted us to kind of be in her kind of slot to get her guests to take something home that's, you know, a keepsake and a memorabilia. So yeah, and we did that, and we've been getting inquiries on kind of like birthdays and weddings as well, and we're just kind of negotiating and talking about more details. But yeah, the 3 months of work and advertising and marketing has definitely gotten us to a point where we're getting bookings and such, so we're really excited. Page. Obviously you can't just order one right away because it's kind of like case to case and contextual as to like how many hours, you know, what extra materials that we're adding to it. So you kind of send us a message on what the event is and when it is and stuff like that, and then we kind of discuss and negotiate the price. So
It all just depends on what you need. You need like a whole new booth.
that would obviously be more because we
Yeah.
make it ourselves, and it's all handmade and takes time and effort.
Or like for stationery.
Like we're designing borders, we're making like each paper look unique to the event instead of it being like Limon and Lines, which we don't mind to use that, but if you want it to be more customized, we would also do that. And stickers and such too.
Stickers. Yeah. Any other questions? Leave them below. The
Ask us
comments
any
below.
cash questions on the comments, and yeah, we will get to it eventually when
Yeah.
we have enough questions to answer.
Yeah.
All right, thank you guys so much for listening.